What's up, Coach Calvin? How you
doing, man?
feeling?
What's going on?
Hey, brother, got a special guest, man. So we're gonna start off with the tank questions first.
Okay, come on.
Can you confirm or deny? Is he fighting Ryo?
Tank can fight anybody he want, when he want, because he's the cash cow. You know what I'm saying? So when he make a decision on who he want to fight, guess what? He will let us all know.
I keep telling people that. So can you confirm or deny Lamont Roach would be the backup?
No, Lamont Roach and Tank got a history together, an amateur history where they went back and forth as amateurs. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bad fight. Everybody always said. I remember the last time I said, "Oh, let's do Pitbull again." You know what I'm saying? Everybody fussed me out. And then when Pitbull won, everybody want to see the Pitbull for Pitbull fuck up the bag, so we don't want to do the Pitbull now. You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at it. Everybody pricing that stuff out. So the way how I'm thinking Tank is, and when he looking at certain, he's giving them a blessing by giving them a payday. You know what I'm saying? Because half of them not going to make the type of money that they're going to see in their career. I'm like this. If Tank make an offer to you, you take it and you beat him, guess who become the man?
He did. The winner.
Right, so that's how it used to be in the days.
Who would you like to see him fight of available opponents? So we know Shakur out.
In the words of Al Haymon, do what the fighter wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So whoever he want to fight, that's who he want to fight.
Okay. So in the boxing world, we hear a lot that styles makes fights. So being as though Pitbull lost to Ryo, what's wrong with a rematch with Pitbull and Tank?
Tank, like I sit there and say, it don't have the luxury that it would have had. You know what I'm saying? Because I kept telling you, if you go back and look at Pitbull fights, who made Pitbull?
Tank.
Who made him?
Tank.
Right, nobody ain't really know Pitbull. You know what I'm saying? That was going to happen to him. Why you think Shakur wanted to fight him? Because he had a recipe to beat him. Tank beat him with one hand.
Did you watch the Anthony Joshua Dubois fight?
Did. God damn, man. Another fight they got the bag fucked up.
Why you say that?
Joshua was making a nice comeback, you know what I'm saying, from his loss and whatnot. And me personally, they had a history from the amateurs. And guess what? Joshua he ran into a brick wall. One thing about them heavyweights, you get hit with one shot and it's lights out.
It's over. But my whole thing with that was Anthony Joshua had lighter opponents and Du Bois had better opponents leading up to their fight.
I don't get into that. No, why? Let me explain something to you. If anybody know boxing, they are preparing them for the big guys. You know what I'm saying? If you look at Joshua's losses, you know what I'm saying? It's between the guys that he least expect. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Back in the days, any heavyweight back in the day is subject to beat you. That's what made heavyweight so good.
Who would you like to see Du Bois fight next?
I bet for him to chase the bag, the best next thing out there. You know what I'm saying? That's going to make his family happy at the end of the day.
So you, well, let me ask you this. Who would you rather see him fight out of Usyk and Fury?
Fury? He'll make more money.
What do you think Anthony Joshua's next move should be?
Get back in the gym, contemplate what happened. He didn't fight a bad fight. He didn't fight a bad fight. He just he overestimated the guy and the guy threw the punch. Same thing happened when Roy Jones was fighting Tarver. That was the same punch.
Do you think staying undefeated is important?
It's not important, but that's the era of Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it brings a lot of how would I sit there and say? Put you in a position. Look at Devin. Devin got his zero back, right? He happy.
He can't erase what we saw.
No, you can't. But at the end of the day, he's still saying he undefeated. So he won on paper.
Could you give me a Mount Rushmore of boxing?
No, I don't have none. Reason why? I love fighting. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? At any given day, you can get your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? So you got to stay on point. If you remember what Tank said, he said, "Shit, it's never enough." You know what I'm saying? And he said it the best way when he said he don't celebrate wins. You know why? Because he got to go back and do that shit again. So you know he learned very well, and I commend him on that one.
What is your dream fight for Tank, past and present? So
I was hoping to get that Romo fight. It wasn't my dream fight, but that was one fight closer for all the guys that was they called the big
Four
the
Kings.
Four Kings. So he was on it, but again that didn't happen. So like I keep saying, them fights gonna happen. It's just them guys keep. Ever since that bronze fight, everybody won 30 million. He had something he was bringing to the table. They don't understand that, and then they don't understand the part of negotiations dealing with the fight. You know what I'm saying? Because people put money up before the fight. So when they go back and look at what you was doing before the fight, you ready to fight this, you can't even, and then people don't understand. You need two guys that's going to make the fight happen. You know what I'm saying? So, everybody keeps saying that's
Dancing partners, what they call them.
We had Spence and Crawford fight. They was the most 147 exciting fighters in the world, right? Look at the viewership that watched the fight. It wasn't even as much as Tank and Ron. You know what I'm saying? So when you sit there and look at fights, it got to make sense to the promoters.
So you guys just actually threw an event, a boxing event.
Yes.
How do you feel that the turnout was?
Turnout was good for a young promoter just starting off, and we went into another city to see other young fighters, young talents coming up, and that's all Tank want to do is just give young fighters opportunities and chance to showcase their talents.
Mia Alice had a great knockout.
Yes, she did. Good comeback.
Who would you give the best knockout to of that night?
Oh, that was good. That was hard. That was Dubois Phillips. He had a great knockout too. And then people repost his knockout. So when I sit there and look at the numbers, both of them are from out our gym. Both of them had a great night. So both of them, they did good. Move on to the next fight.
Who would you give the fight of the night to?
Well, if I had to give the fight of the night, it would go to. Damn, Mia fight was good too.
Yeah, it was.
That girl was tough. That girl never been stopped, and she fought a lot of world champions. So
what? I didn't know that.
Dang. Oh. I would give it to Mia because she had a tougher opponent.
What do you believe is the most important quality a boxer must have to succeed at the highest level?
A great team.
How do you keep fighters motivated during difficult training periods or after a tough loss?
It's hard. That's a mental aspect of just getting them back in. I always believe that the person who have the love for it and the passion for it, they jump back on that side. We've seen a lot of boxers have bad losses and come right back. It happens. That's part of the sport.
How do you handle situations where fighters may not be performing to their full potential? Them right, coach.
Nigga, I know you better than that. We fighting.
What would you say was your proudest moment and achievement as a coach, and what do you hope to accomplish in the future? So your proudest moment and achievement.
I have a lot of proud moments. You know where I came from and know my life story.
Yeah, that's why I didn't. It was kind of.
You know why I cry.
He was about to get to that.
If you really know who I am and what I've been through in life, you understand what I'm saying? You'll understand all the moments that I lived in this world and still living and seeing all my friends when I was coming up and seeing all Tank friends, seeing all the kids that was around me that lost their life and striving to get where Tank at. They my proudest moments of us achieving for them.
So that's why I put the secondary question. What do you hope to accomplish in the future?
I'm just doing what my Lord want me to do, man. The main thing is if I can leave a pyramid before I leave this world and they can keep running with it, that's the greatest of all.
What are some of the biggest challenges you face when preparing a fighter for a high-stakes fight?
I don't worry about that. I just get ready for the fight. I treat it like I'm in the joint. I just keep it real. I'm explaining something to you. Some people don't understand. When you're going behind the wall, sometimes you don't know if you're going to come back home to your parents. When you step in that ring, that's the same thing. You don't know.
That's genuine right there. First came in here, I was asking you about
your interview
and
I told you I don't usually do no interviews, but I'm saying, but you don't have the big production and everything, so I give you a break.
I appreciate that
because when I do interviews with people, I keep it real and raw, and what happens is their numbers go up. But I'm trying to create something for my kids here in Baltimore to give them something. Some of these kids ain't never been out the city or whatnot. Like this weekend, we ready to take them to Delaware. They happy as shit in there. I never seen them so happy because the little babies, they ready to go out and go. And every time I go somewhere, I got to take 7, 8, 9, 10 cars with us. You know what I'm saying? And when me, Kenny, Coach Mack, and all this was doing this shit, yo, I ran through 5 cars to get Tank in the way he at. You know what I'm saying? And Tank sit there and say the same thing, like, Coach Calvin don't ask too much. He only asks for just to take care of his kids. You know what I'm saying? And I ask people to donate to my bus, because when they see what I'm going to do with it, and the people that helped me get where I got at with it, they're going to be glad that they was a part of it. And what I'm trying to show is we come together as a people, anything is possible.
So where can people go at to donate for this
You
bus?
can go to Rise Inc. You can go to my
Instagram.
My Instagram page and look at my bio. Hit the link and everything will come up. When you hit the link, it'll show. We keep everything transparent so you can see what has been donated. We send you a letter with our IN number so you can get a tax break and everything. Everything is
legit.
My tax, my nonprofit been in existence for over 6 years. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I do. I don't even touch the bank account. My handlers, they be like, it's Calvin, why you don't use the money from out there? Why you use your own money? I said, they say, reason why? Because sometimes I don't like to wait on anything. But this bus program that I got, it's a big challenge. You know what I'm saying? Because when you see what we ready to put together, people gonna be like this, yo, I don't care. I gave up $100. I helped bought that. And that's all I want.
And that's one of the things that I like that you mentioned, that when you do receive this bus and the people who gave whatever, 50 cents, $1, they know that they are a part of
what's going to happen. It's a movement that we on.
And future generations and things like that. So when we was talking about interviews, you said you ain't doing no more interviews, and you asked me was I funny, and one of the thoughts that came to my head, I said, man, Coach Calvin tired of crying in these interviews, man. So what does that come from?
That comes from the life experience, what I've experienced. I'm experiencing something. I just turned 60. Mother told me I wasn't going to live to see 30. Look where I'm at, 60. I did half of what she said I wasn't going to do. You know what I'm saying? And I know I'm not finished because my Lord got me on a mission before I leave.
So what would be your dream fight in boxing, period?
My dream fight in boxing, period? I don't have none. Reason why? Because the best fight that I seen when Mateo Gotti and what's the white boy?
The one that he outweighed?
No.
Ward. Not Ward. Mickey Ward. Mickey.
Yeah, something like that. They had 3 fights.
Yeah.
The first fight, it went back and forth. Bloody. Man, that's a fight. Johnny Tapia. That's a fight. You know what I'm saying? Holyfield. All his fights was a fight.
You just want to see a fight.
They fights. You know what I'm saying?
So, I hear you say a lot that we haven't seen the best of Tank.
Y'all haven't.
And
y'all haven't.
It's got me fearful for the person that we will see the best of him against. But one of my question is the person that you're referring to in the best of Tank, what part is that? The gym Tank? Is that over the years, or is it just a certain punch you looking for, a certain mentality?
No. That's
what do you mean by the best of Tank?
That's the Tank I raised in this gym. When I seen him at his worst, and I seen him at his best, and he know how to come through that tornado victorious. That fight coming. It's coming. That's the fight I'm really preparing for. All the fights that he had fought, I'm preparing him for that fight. And when that fight comes, you'll know when it's there, because I'm going to let the world know this is the fight.
There you guys have it, man. Ain't no better way to wrap up. There you have it, Coach Calvin in the Upton Boxing Center. I appreciate your time.
Appreciate you too, man.
You have a good one. Till the next time.
Oh, man.